Om Sri Guru Basava Lingaya Namaha. Sharanu. I wish you all a very happy Basava Jayanti. It's the birth anniversary of our Lord. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Steve Roach. I'm the chairman of the Basava Center of North America. And our organization is dedicated to preserve, promote, and of course, propagate the Basava philosophy around the world. From my perspective, I feel the Basava philosophy is not only based in religion, but is one of spiritual philosophy. And today is a need of the hour to promote human values across the globe, given current events. Although routed in the 21st century, the Vaishnavas and Lord Basavana exemplify both the philosophy as well as humanity. And the core values of the teaching are the equality and human dignity. They have not just preached and forgot, but practiced to the core of it, and have dedicated their life for these principles. Let us talk a little bit about equality. What it does is breaks the gender barrier, the caste barrier, and the economic barrier, and treats all the human beings as if they were born equally, irrespective to their gender, their caste, or even their profession. I myself, I was born in the Western world, and I practiced other religions all along my life. And when I came across the teachings of Basavana and his contemporary Sharanas through my friends, I was totally impressed by the values and the teachings. In fact, every day I remain in awe as to how this was developed during a time where most of the Western and Eastern worlds were still sleeping with the dogmatized narrow-mindedness of society. And yet here we are in the 21st century, and the world can still take the learnings from these teachings. The three cardinal principles of Basava's teachings are Kayaka, Dasoa, and of course Adnubhava. Kayaka, meaning the nobility of work. There is no profession in this world that is superior or inferior. Whatever profession you choose, as long as there's a selfless service, it'll be one service of divinity. As we all know, it's easy to say, but very difficult to practice in today's very materialistic world. But every follower of Basava demonstrates how one can bring nobility to the work. In the modern terminology, we attribute it to honesty, integrity, ethics, and of course, commitment. When one does their kayaka, it will instill in them self-confidence, a peace of mind, and of course, a general sense of satisfaction. Ultimately, this brings contentment to the heart. Dasoa. Dasoa is an essential component of social awareness to alleviate the imbalance that exists in this world. The selfless service or volunteering enables the betterment of our society. And it can be in the form of many things. Number one, monetary contributions, or number two, self-service of oneself to the community. This not only binds the human relations, but it creates a social sense of belongingness and a community caring platform. I've been very fortunate as if I've had the opportunity to be in soup kitchens, serving hungry and starving communities in the United States, Canada, and my birthplace, which was Great Britain. Human misery is human misery, irrespective of the countries we live in. If we all do our fair share in the true spirit of Dasoa, I am sure we will see a day where no one goes to bed with an empty stomach. When we practice Kayaka and Dasoa with the utmost sincerity and honesty, our self-pride will diminish, and there opens a spiritual path to an Anubhava. Hence, Kayaka and Dasoa lay the very important foundation for one's spiritual growth and to realize and experience the divinity within it. Basavana says in one of his Vaishanas, Kanadiya no duva, anaglira, yangama no dira. The Vaishana goes like this in English. Oh, brothers who are looking in the mirror, look at Yangama rather. There within Yangama, the guy is. Thavara and Yangama are one. Kudala Sangha said so. As we outwardly look at ourselves as a great personality or perhaps a great professional, we should almost certainly look within ourselves, look towards our own souls and consciousness, and find that divinity is buried within our own souls. We will then grasp the completeness, oneness with the divinity. And this is only possible when one utmostly practices with sincerity, truthful Kayaka and Dasoa. These are the basic needs and necessity to flourish and promote human values. As we look into the Universal Declaration of Human Rights of the United Nations, the preamble statement is pretty simple. All human beings are born free and equal to dignity and rights, and everyone is entitled to rights and freedoms without distinctions of any kind. You know, I wonder to myself, how different was this that was imagined by Basava philosophy of the 12th century? I have no doubt in my mind in saying that all 30 plus articles found in the UN declarations speak to the same human rights as it was said in the Vaishanas. And be it is gender equality, the right to a job, right to public resources, the right to live in dignity, the right to life, the right to equality, equanimity, and egalitarianism, the right against slavery, the right against torture, the right to equal protection of law, the right to privacy, and of course, the right to social justice. And finally, the parliamentary system, Anubhava Mantapa, which there is nothing different to the modern day parliamentary system of democracy, wherein women would be represented in equal number, discussing important things such as socioeconomic and spiritual issues with both respect and dignity, as with all the members. My friends, I'm truly honored to get initiated with Linga Diksha into Basava philosophy, and I'm very truly honored to be part of this global Basava community. I once again wish you all a very, very happy Basava Jayanti. May Lord Basava's teaching guide us all. Sharanu, Sharanarthigalu. Thank you.